Hi guys, I hope you're well. If you don't know who I am, my name is Thomas Blakemore and I'm a teacher here in Dubai. I promised you over on my Instagram that I was going to share as much content from this guide as possible to really support you with your interviews. As I'm aware, many people will be going through that experience at the moment, trying to get their first teacher job or just a teacher job in general. Now, part of the interview process is the question, have you got any questions for us? And I'm fully aware, like myself, that when you receive that question, you have got questions on your mind, but you can freeze and get a little bit confused and flustered and not know what to ask. So in this video, I'm just going to share a few questions. I'm going to keep it quite short to support you with answering that question by giving some questions yourself. Hoping that makes sense. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I make a range of teacher videos to really support you, so feel free to subscribe to the channel and check out my videos within the link below. So let's look at a range of questions you might want to ask at the end of your interview. Question number one, what is one thing you're most proud of at this school? That makes the interviewer really think deeply about their school and what some of the key focuses are in their school to really highlight some of the really great areas within their school. It can also help you feel a little bit more relaxed and excited about the experience that you've just gone through. It's a nice way to round off an interview. A really important question that schools should be able to answer at the moment is, how do you support teacher wellbeing? It's critical that schools understand that teacher wellbeing can be challenging right now based on all the different demands, whether it's online learning, in-class learning, hybrid learning, there's all these different types of learning, and as a result, school leaders should be able to answer that question easily, sharing a range of different initiatives that they've introduced within their school to help with teacher wellbeing. This is also really important so that you get a general gist of how well they care for their staff. Next question is, how do you support teachers' professional development? Now, I know for myself, it's really important that I am continually growing as an educator, and I want my school to support me with that process, whether it's by providing CPD or encouraging me to go on certain CPD and recommending courses and then asking me to feedback from those. That encourages growth, and for me would be a real focus area when I'm asking those questions to my interviewer. What are the school's current areas of development? Well, you will be able to do a little bit of research to have a look at what the school's goals and priorities are for the year ahead. Their current actions and important goals are sometimes a little bit more challenging to find, so being able to talk about those with the school is also quite important. What does the current career path look like for someone applying for this position? Now, this one does two things that are really, really key. This one, A, makes the employer think that you're really ambitious and going for those goals, as you should be, for future leadership roles and those sorts of things, but it also, B, makes the employer think about those opportunities for their staff, and so that they can present that sort of thing, whether it be middle leadership, senior leadership in the future, and what that would look like in the future. It's really useful because then you can start to see what things would look like for you in the future, as the question really drives. How are staff voices represented and valued? This is a great question because it makes the employer think about how they listen to their staff and make adaptations based on their staff's demands and what they need to suit their learners. My last and favorite question is just a simple, why do you enjoy working at this school? This links back to the first question that I shared before, but it's just a real personal, simple question that makes them really highlight the key things that are amazing within their schools. If I was the employer answering this question, I would really start to talk about not just the facilities, but the learning that takes place, whether it be the expos that we have, the dress-up days, all those different things that we have in our school that makes our school unique and special. This should be really easy for the employer to answer, because I'm sure at every school, in fact, I'm 100% sure at every school, there are those special things that make that school unique. Feel free to share any questions that you have asked employers at the end of the interview down below. I want to make this comment section really supportive for other teachers, so feel free to do that. If you haven't already taken the time to like the video, feel free to do that now. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that so that you can see future teacher content on my channel. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, I'm out.